Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Jay. Y'all, I am back with another one. We're gonna get into this balloon pop. You already know how we doing it here. We appreciate you all for tuning in and staying with me. It's much appreciation. I am at 600 subscribers. So please, if you haven't, go over there, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. It's not going to cost you anything to do it. Just cut it on and hey, turn those notifications on so you can get every video that I drop, and stay in tune with me. I appreciate you all, and let's get into this video. All right.
Got our first single gentleman.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good deal.
Can I get your name and age?
I'm Stanton. I am 36. I'll be 37 in a month and a half.
And what do you do?
I am an electrician, but I'm mostly a poet and professional speaker.
Okay, nice. Did one down a little bit of everything. Okay. So, do you have any children?
Yes, I have a 6-year-old. She just turned 6, and I have a 13-year-old son.
Oh.
And how do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
That is preferably to me, because I want somebody who knows what it is to be a parent, because their parenting style could definitely help me with mine, because I'm not perfect. But I was raised by my dad and my mom. They're still together, thankfully. And I still have a lot to learn, though.
Okay. That's a new perspective. I love that. Okay. Do you have a preference or limitations on how many children or baby fathers?
No, I don't. I'm not that type of person. We've all had a past. We've all, grown. And we're all adults now. So, if you have kids, you got 13 of them, well, let's chill. But
That's an outrageous number, but okay.
But no, I'm not picky like that.
Okay. Go ahead and name a deal breaker for us.
Dishonesty.
Okay.
Not being forthcoming. There's a difference between honesty and being transparent. And so I'm a very transparent person. Something else is, I don't know. That's pretty much the big ones for me. Not being ladylike. I don't want anybody who's going to be roughing me up. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but somebody who's willing to communicate rather than just to shut down or not talk or just be yelling and want to hear themselves instead of having solution for the issue or the problem, because nothing is really that big that it can't be resolved in a respectful manner for both parties.
Absolutely.
Very well worded. I love that.
Agree.
All right, so we have a pop balloon. Let's go check it out.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Shobani, and I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a mental health therapist.
Okay. And why did you pop your balloon?
It's the children for me. I just want the person that I have children with, their first child to be,
Understood.
my first child, their first child, us experiencing that together. And he's already experienced it twice.
Ooh.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she's gorgeous. I like the look. She did well today, and thank you so much for your honesty.
Thank you. You're handsome.
Thank you.
I love that he pointed out this, because did I not? Before we started filming, I was like, yes, honey. She came all the way through. Okay. Actually, though. It's going back down.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So we do have 4 unpopped balloons. Normally, I would make you go ahead and dive in and pop. But
Okay.
I think we're going to go ahead and start with a question.
All right.
So what you got for him?
So my question for all of you, thank you. You all look great. My main question is, so what does your normal weekend look like?
Is that as a single individual?
As a single individual, what is your weekend schedule looking like?
Okay. Let's check it out. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Okay, my name is Coco. I
Nice to meet you.
am 33 years old. So as far as my schedule is pretty much flexible. I am a caterer and I bake. So it pretty much goes as I plan.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you just never really know but I pretty much schedule in ahead of time. So say if we were going out or you had a planned date, I can always adjust my schedule.
Copy that. I like that.
All right, check out the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hon. Can I get your name and age?
Hi, my name is C. Lux, and I'm 30.
And what do you do?
I'm an artist.
All right, and go ahead and answer this question.
So, a typical weekend for me probably would be cleaning up, going out shopping, but it really depends because I am an artist, so I'm always traveling, here and there. But it is last minute sometimes. It's not planned, being in that. So, yeah.
Can I ask her another question? What kind of artist are you?
I rap.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, artist.
She got bars.
Let's go down to the next one. All right, now get us your name and age.
I am Golden, and I am 41.
And what do you do?
I'm actually a adolescent child therapist, as well as I run several businesses. I have a management company, a record label, a recruiting company. I do books. I bling out different things and everything like that. So I'm a one-stop shop.
All right, and go ahead and answer this question.
So me, I am on my own time, so I make up my own schedule. So I'm available anytime.
Gotcha.
So what does your weekend look like?
Well, I have kids that take care of my kids, so my weekends my weekends are pretty free unless I have an event or something that I'm doing. So I'm pretty open.
Okay. All right, let's check out this pop balloon right here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, love, can you get your name and age?
My name is Barbie. I'm 44 and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own a boutique online and I have a clothing brand, and I also day trade stocks and crypto. And the reason I popped my balloon was because he never made eye contact with me once, and I'm an eye contact person. He looked at everybody else and not me, so I'm an eye contact thing.
I got you.
So
You said it was the angle?
It was the angle. It
yeah,
might have
really
just been
pretty
the-
eyes.
Thank you.
So I wish I could have seen them, but I didn't. So
Well, thank you, and I apologize for
it had
that.
nothing to do with you. It was like the vibe. You
I
know what I
got you.
mean? So
Well,
And is
thank
she
you.
someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yes, of
Thank
course.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go back down. All right, so we got to get to know them a little bit. I'm gonna let you go ahead and pop one balloon.
One balloon.
All right, I'll meet you over there.
Copy.
All right, love, and why did you keep your balloon?
Well, he seems like he's very organized as far as a man. He seems like he's a real man that knows what he wants, knows what he's doing. So I liked it that.
All right.
I appreciate that.
And why'd you pop her balloon?
I only popped because my preference was over here, and that's what I'm already seeing. But I appreciate your words, and I appreciate your style. It's
Thank
very
you.
nice, and it's very original.
Thank you.
It's already over
All
here.
right, let's go on back down. All right, ladies, it is now your turn. I'm gonna let you go ahead and ask him a question. Are you ready? All right, check it out.
Of course.
All right, love, what's your question?
Okay, so on your free time, how do you usually spend it?
I am a person who doesn't really have free time, but on my regular free time, I'm usually either, if I'm not playing basketball, I'm with my dog, we running, or I do poetry. So I'm either at an open mic. I do listen to country music, so I'm either line dancing or styling or doing something out in the woods or riding horses. I'm doing stuff like that.
Okay. I guess can I ask another question?
Of course.
So you're on a dating show,
Mhm.
and you said that you don't have no free time. So how would you make time for us?
So when I say free time, I mean time to just like do nothing. I'm always doing something.
Okay,
I'm
so you keep
always
yourself
active. I
occupied.
try to be as proactive and productive as possible because, I mean, we really don't have that much time on earth. So
Okay.
if I'm not with my kids, like I said, I'm with my dog, we're doing stuff, I'm always out doing something meaningful or something to help or something productive.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would definitely make time. I'm the best date goer you would ever have.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna check out this pop balloon real quick.
okay.
All right,
That's a
love.
date
So
goer.
you did have your balloon unpopped, and you're about to ask a question, but you popped in the midst of it. What happened?
Yeah. I think for me, being that I just said I was an artist, I feel like I listen to all type of genres as well, but me being the hip hop rap, that's mostly what you would hear, like with me. So it would kind of be like I would want somebody who would be able to give me pointers or have that ear for the hip hop and the rap, to where if I need your, of course, if it's gonna be my partner, I'm gonna ask for your opinion. I'm gonna ask for this and that. And I feel like just with like the country, it may not have the same ear as somebody who actually listens completely like to it.
I
That was all.
understand that. Okay, I appreciate that.
That was all.
I used to have that same viewpoint, and then I heard country music, and I was like, it's just R&B rap with a twang.
Yeah, no, I like country. No, I'm not saying I like
like
it,
country.
but that was the only reason.
I
I'm like,
love
okay,
that
I'm
country
constantly in the
sound.
studio. If I'm in the studio and you're not doing nothing, but you say you don't really
Yeah.
have time, but if you do, I'd be like, come with me. And if I'd be like, what you think? Like, I want you to actually have that ear to be like, and not think of country
No,
while you're in the studio.
I got you, but no, I wouldn't. But I got you. Okay.
All right, let's go on back
Yes,
down
ma'am.
then. And let's make some space.
Oh.
Get to know a little bit. Come on.
Me?
Yeah.
You the only one with an unpopped balloon?
I love how they get so like, oh my gosh, me? Yeah. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to let you guys get one really good question, okay?
Okay.
You asked the last one. I'm going to let you go ahead and go first.
So I know you said you cater. And so is that what you're passionate about, cooking, or what is your passion?
So how would I say? I have a lot of accomplishments. However, when I narrow it down, this is something that I know that is more lucrative.
Okay.
I connect with a lot of people in that manner. I've worked a 9 to 5. I realized the ups and downs, the power control. And I realized that I'm gifted and talented in my culinary experience. So
I like that. That's dope. Shout out to you.
thank you.
You have a question?
Yeah. How do you feel about New Yorkers?
That is a great question. My dad is from New York. I go to New York as much as possible. I used to go every summer. So New York it's like home for me.
Like what part?
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Right
where
there on
in
Central
Manhattan?
Park.
Central Park. Okay. Where exactly?
My uncle lives off of
gosh, man.
42nd Street.
Hold on, we dropping addresses? What we doing?
Times Square. That's not.
That's no. 42nd is Manhattan still. That's still
Oh my gosh, man. Do
Central
it
Park
really
is
matter?
No, you're
It's on
right.
the
I'm
way.
sorry. Yeah, because I'm from Brooklyn.
Some stuff
Shout out.
does
Okay.
not matter.
You're
So
good.
yeah, because the reason why I'm asking, because people like to stereotype, and then it's like, so we're not gonna work. But the fact that
Okay, she don't like people who too stereotype New Yorkers. Okay.
you said that, okay. You have children.
Yes, ma'am.
How's your relationship with their mother?
I'm be honest. My daughter's mom, we're okay. We're just regular. Hey, let me go pick her up, drop her off, and that type of. But my dad. Sorry, I said my dad. My son's mom, we cool. We're cool. So, yeah.
Okay. How often do you spend time with your daughter?
My daughter, she used to live with me until recently, and so now she's with her mom. So now it's a every weekend type of thing.
And how old is she?
She's 6.
She's 6.
Yes.
And how old is your son?
13.
Have you ever been married?
Yes.
So which one?
Neither one of them.
Oh wow.
Come back. Come on back.
In the world, she's judging.
You got to map that out for us, because what just happened in your head?
So I thought the daughter was the oldest one.
No.
But you said that you have a better relationship with your first child rather than your second
Yes.
child, mom. And then that seems like a pretty alarming, because that's a daughter, and a daughter needs her father. And you have to figure out some kind of way to have a good, healthy relationship, because it's for your child and it's not about you. So it just made, like, I'm a person that thinks a lot.
Hold up. No, he said he get his daughter every weekend. And his daughter was staying with him at one point. So he had to be a good dad if he's had his daughter and she's 6 now and she used to stay with him. So that means she was way younger. So he had to be a good dad. And he in his daughter's life, and he gets her every weekend.
And always try to, like, navigate around it, because I feel like...
Are you referring to his relationship with the mother?
His relationship with the mother reflects on the parenting, which also affects the child. So,
But how does he have control over the actual relationship if the mom, who knows what she own, because they be on
Absolutely.
stuff, but he still has a solid relationship with your daughter, correct?
Very much so.
but you
Right.
never married none of them.
No.
You didn't marry the first child, mom,
No.
or the second.
Or the second.
Yeah. I don't feel like you made a lot of unwise decisions, and it kind of
Yeah,
makes
he
me
should
feel
go
like a little...
judging.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she didn't want to be
All right.
judged about
Have you
being
go back
from
and
New
get in
York.
line?
I didn't get that.
Well, thank you.
Unfortunately, we did not find a romantic
Yes,
match,
ma'am.
but we would definitely love to have you come back, okay?
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
And she was definitely in her head. You didn't marry the first baby mom. I don't know. I mean, everybody got their own little thing. So hey, drop your comments on it. Let's go to the next one.
Let's bring out our next single gentleman.
Oh
Hello.
my.
Howdy.
Oh.
How are you?
Okay, y'all.
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Can I get your name and age?
My name is Donald. I'm 47 years of age.
47? 47?
And what do you?
47? Yo, he look like he about 74. Like he got the numbers wrong or something. Oof, and he look a little scary. Oof.
Do?
I work at 4 school districts in Houston area. I deal with kids every day and try to make a difference in their lives in a positive manner.
Okay. Do you teach or what exactly
Yes,
do you
I teach.
Okay, what subject?
Any subject. PE, math, science, social
They
studies,
just got you floating around.
biology,
You're a
history.
floater teacher.
Do you have any children?
No
Whatever
kids.
they need.
Okay. How do you feel about a young lady that
No
does?
kids?
Not a problem.
Yeah, think
Because
about that.
they need really a man figure in their life of moments of a mode of encouragement.
Right.
Because
They need a father.
it's a wicked world, and
Who said they don't have a father in their life? Who said that their kids need a dad? They up there looking for love. They didn't say they was looking up here looking for a daddy. Not for their kids, at least.
I can encourage a person in a positive way.
Okay. All right, and name a deal breaker for me.
Deal breaker?
Yes.
Ooh.
Person that is supportive of me and meets me halfway instead of somebody just do everything and leaves me out in the cold to dry. That's my
So
deal breaker.
So you want
is
a
someone
partner.
leaving you out
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we do have a few pop balloons. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Ooh, golly.
Can I get your name and age?
Hi, my name is Coco. I'm
No.
33 years old.
And what do you do?
I am a baker and I cater, and I also am an immersive culinary performer.
A little nervous.
All right, and why'd you pop your balloon?
I popped my balloon because I feel like we wouldn't be a great match at all. I have too much energy for you, sir. Too much.
Energy for me, it not really be a problem because I personally work out every day, and I am a sports official. I work out every day. I walk, I exercise.
Okay.
I mean, it really doesn't bother me because I can most definitely, I can hang with you.
Ooh.
I can.
Okay.
Really?
Right.
I don't really sleep. Yeah. And I love your occupation, and I love the way how you presented yourself, but I just know, like, I will walk all over you, and that wouldn't be fair.
Wow.
Wow.
But how do you, this is the thing that kind of worries me. How do you rest in between shifts like that? I mean, because usually I was like that too. I try to stay up, and then it kind of burned me out, and I almost got sick.
Ooh.
It's just gonna be
Oh
a
my
no for me,
gosh,
sir.
no.
I don't really know how to get into this right.
No, just go ahead on to the next person. I mean, I said you're just not my type. You're just not what I'm looking for. Just now. Just now.
now, but it's just gonna be a no for me.
Thank you. Now.
All right, she's someone that's your type?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
I got to go with a no on this one.
Well, why you?
But it was nice to know your acquaintance.
Oh.
Thank you so very much.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
All right, it's going down to the next one. All right, love, can I get your name and age?
Yes, my name is Shobani, and I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a mental health therapist. I own my own private practice.
All right, and why'd you pop your balloon?
He's just not my type. The confidence that he came in with was really low, and I just felt that I enjoy men who are confident, come in with their head held high, and he just didn't give that.
He wasn't giving it.
I'm a very confident person. I'm always energy type person. I always come with energy. And really, if there's another opportunity, I would love to see you in person with me with energy. I'll come with energy.
Ooh.
I'm not going to be coming like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. I do deal with mental health as well, but I try to keep it to myself and don't try to spread other people, because I don't need them to know what's going on in my life and any else's life, because that's.
He said he's dealing with mental health. And he looks like it a little bit. Not no shade, nothing. But he looks like something is going on. Just look at him. Yo. Oh my gosh. Oof.
Personal, that's private. It's supposed to stay that way.
I think he just shot his shot at you. You said he wanted to see you outside of this.
No, thank you. I appreciate meeting your acquaintance.
Same here.
Is she someone that's your type?
Got
Yes.
to be. I'm about to say.
All right, let's go down to the next
Thank
one.
you.
All right, love, can I get your name and age?
C-Lux, 30.
And what do you do?
I'm an artist.
All right, and you were holding on to your balloon for a little bit, and then you decided to pop. What happened?
Because I like how it was, I feel like he's stable. And I feel like he already knows he's at the point where he already knows where he's at with it. I didn't like, it was multiple things that kind of added up for me. So it was just like when you asked about kids, he was like, he wasn't sure, like, yeah. When he said a father figure, I thought, how do you know the father's not there? I don't need you for that.
Right.
You know, if I'm dating, it's for me, not my kids. So that was like one thing. And then, yeah, I just feel like if I already have a kid that I'm taking care of and things like that, I just feel like I don't want to have to worry about like taking care of someone else, you can say. So, yeah, that's why.
So what was the initial reason for the pop?
The initial was, like the 3 red flags that I said.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. And is she someone that's your type?
No.
No.
Thank you. The answer to that question is no.
Okay. We're going to go on down to the next one. All right, love, can I get your name and age?
I am Golden, and I am 41.
And what do you do?
I am a child
no,
therapist, as well as I
y'all.
own several businesses as well.
All right, and why'd you pop your balloon?
He's just not my type, and as far as the age, it's just not what I'm looking for.
So what's your age cap?
Well, I'm 41, so I want someone that's around that age, 41, 45. He said he's 47, right? Yeah, he's just really just not my type.
All right, and is she someone that's your type?
No. Just being fair and honest.
Okay, any specific reason?
I dare not to discuss. I'm going to move on.
He said he did
Thank
not
you so
discuss.
much.
You should
Let's
have
go
been
down to
wanting
the
to
next
move
one.
on when they told
All right,
you
love,
no.
can I get your name and age?
My name is Barbie. I'm 44.
And what do you do?
I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own a boutique online, and I have a clothing brand, and I also day trade stocks and crypto.
All right, and why'd you pop your balloon?
I popped my balloon because he seems like a very nice gentleman, but just not my type at all. It seems very nice.
I really appreciate the compliment, and I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right, she's someone that's your type?
The stocks and stuff, I have a big problem with that, because I did that before and I lost a lot of money. So that definitely is a red flag. That's a no.
Because you lost a lot of money?
What if
'Cause
I made a lot of money? What if I made double what you lost?
Then I may think about that and reconsider.
Is she someone that's physically your type, outside of the stocks and everything?
Yes.
All right, let's go on back down.
No way.
All right, love. So I do have to ask you, because you didn't say anybody was your type other than one person. What's your type, physically?
Physically, my type is someone that'll be there for me as a supporter. That means, whenever I'm sad, I need somebody to pick me up. Whenever that person is sad, I can pick them up. And that's what my philosophy is.
Okay.
I like to try to, I like to try to, give them a little cheer up. If they're down, I like to lift them up. I'm like a spiritual person.
So what are you physically attracted to from a woman? What is your favorite thing about a woman? You like their skin tone, their hair texture, their height. What is it that you're looking
All the height is perfect because I'm tall too. It really doesn't bother me. The boots, the heels, and everything. I mean, I love that.
Okay. All right. So unfortunately, we did not find a romantic match, but we would love to have you come back. Okay. All right.
Come back. Oof. Y'all. I'm not gonna say much. I think I've said enough through it. Y'all drop y'all comments. Y'all tell me your thoughts. Let's just move on. Let's just go on to the next one. All right.
Let's bring out our next single gentleman. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well.
What's your name?
My name Gino.
And how old are you?
32.
And what do you do?
You know, I run my own business, part-time auto mechanic. You know, I got music in the background too.
Okay.
So,
Where are you from?
Baltimore City.
Okay. I was like, you're not from Houston.
Not
okay.
at all. Not at all.
Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Okay. How do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
You know what I'm saying? I played stepdaddy before. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn.
What?
I mean, excuse me.
So you are open to playing stepdaddy?
Not really. Nah.
So no.
Damn. Oh. All right, my bad.
So yeah, you play stepdaddy?
No, I don't play stepdaddy.
Okay, so no. Okay.
I'm gonna stick with that answer. My bad, gang. My bad, y'all.
You good. Name a deal breaker for us.
Sheesh, having more than 2 kids.
I thought we had no kids.
No. It's like, if you got one, I'll mess with you, but I ain't about to wife you, though.
Oh.
What does that mean? How you gonna get mad at me? That's honesty. Y'all don't want no honesty up here. All right, so basically, I'm just saying that's what it is. You feel me? I ain't got no balloons. It's crazy, though.
Well, so one child, you can mess with them.
Yeah, you feel me?
But not wife them.
Yeah, I'm not wifing nothing. I got more than 2 kids. Let's just be honest.
So we'll wife one child.
I mean, it's a possibility. Like, I'll talk to you. For me, I'm a little hot up here. Can I take this jacket off?
Sure.
I'm sorry, gang. Oh, you hold this one?
Okay.
Y'all pop my balloon. I feel all crazy. I'm nervous.
Oh my goodness. Y'all some made him hot.
My bad, gang. My bad.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
He's trying to wife.
I guess.
More than one kid.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to just go ahead and dive on into it. Come on. Can I get your name and age?
My name is Coco. I am 33 years old.
And what do you do?
I am an immersive culinary performer, and I also have my catering and baking business.
You can cook.
Yes, I can.
I can eat.
He said I can eat.
All right, hon. And why did you pop your balloon?
Well, I have a set of twins.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
That's cool.
And then he's from Baltimore. It's not gonna work.
I live here.
You from Baltimore? It's not gonna work.
People love me here.
Well, you just did
Wait, why?
New York.
Because Baltimore, they're kind of like rough. Like they're rough.
I'm pretty rough.
You're from New York, though, right?
Yeah, but New York and Baltimore is very different. No, look, New York and Baltimore is very, very different. You know? Have you ever visited there?
I lived in New York.
Yeah, so it looks very different. It looks like a throwback New York.
Jesus, New Yorkers love me too. I don't know what's up with
Yeah, you probably would have been good, like if we was cracking jokes, like on the block or whatever. But
type shit, I understand.
yeah.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
No, she got twins. All right, so boom.
Is she someone that's physically your type?
Very fertile. We would have had twins again or triplets.
She ain't lying.
Let's go down to the next one. All right, hon. Can I get your name and age?
Shobani, and I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a mental health therapist. I own my own private practice.
All right, and you had your balloon unpop for a little bit, and then you did pop. What happened?
I don't really like men who waste women's time.
Nah,
so him saying like, "Oh, I will mess with you, but I ain't gonna wife you." Why even mess with her?
Why
Just
not?
leave that woman alone.
Why?
You don't want her.
She might want me.
It's so nice meeting you, sir.
Sorry about that.
She might want. You don't want her, but she might want you, so you don't mess with her because she wants you, but knowing you don't want her, so you just gonna play around with her and waste her time. Oh, okay.
Well, we can dive into that real quick because when you say mess with him, that means like y'all can hang out and kick it, but we both know we not about to go further.
Part, let's be honest.
We've all had a couple moments like it ain't it, but we can kick it for a little bit.
You did that.
Yeah, some dudes that might have had a kid. You just
Never. That's a deal breaker for me.
Same.
So yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it when men waste women's time. I think that we're too old for that. You said you were 32, right?
32.
Yeah. See, maybe at 22, but 32.
Maybe I got a little bit more maturing to do, but I'll get there.
I love that for you, my brother.
Right.
Is she someone that's your type physically?
She looked thick in the hips. I like that.
She looks what?
Yeah.
You said thick in the hips?
Yeah.
Okay. So we found your type. All right, let's go on down to the next one. All right, love, can I get your name and age?
Yes, C Lux 30.
And what do you do?
I'm an artist.
All right.
Artsy fartsy. Sorry. That was stupid. I'm sorry. Let's continue this.
It will not be.
What are you saying?
And why'd you pop your balloon?
I popped it because the no kids was a deal breaker because I have one. So
He said one, he gonna mess with you.
yeah, but if you I ain't just trying to mess with guys. So
You sure?
at this age, am I sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that and I got one. So
I understand.
yeah, I
If it
ain't
gets
doing
like
that. But yeah, that was mainly the thing, and I just don't know. I don't know if the lights will align for real because I'm always. He seemed like he be outside too, but I be outside on business, and it seemed like it's gonna be constant. Like
Maybe you can get me outside on business.
I mean, yeah, Frizz. Yeah,
like
cool.
That. I like that.
That was the smoothest friend zone I ever seen.
I try to be friends first.
Is she someone that's your type physically?
She seemed cool for real, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I keep looking at her chest. I'm sorry, but she seems nice. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm just being honest.
Did you say you keep looking at her chest?
No. I said I keep trying to not look at her chest, so I'm trying to not look at her body. You feel me? She got a nice body, and it just there.
So you are physically attracted.
It's just there.
Okay.
All right, let's move along.
You getting hot over here. You gonna take your shirt off next?
I'm still hot. I know.
All right. Can I get your name and age?
I am Golden and I am 41.
And what do you do?
I am a child therapist as well as I own several businesses. I have a management company, a record label, a recruiting company. I design all kind of clothes, bling out things. I help people with business credit as well as your regular credit.
Oh. You sure you're in a scam artist? I'm worried, gang.
No, not no scam artist. Just a real,
my credit, all my
a real woman doing real things.
Type stuff. I like the colors.
Thank you.
Right.
I made this.
For real? You did? Y'all need to link up. Y'all can make some money. I can help y'all make some money.
Oh.
And why did you pop your balloon?
Well, I have 5 kids and
Damn.
and I have 4 grandkids, so I come with a whole
4
team.
grandkids?
Yeah, so if you ain't gonna do kids, then I'm not the one for you.
I'm actually very good with kids. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all said preference, but I ain't gonna act like it ain't a possibility. It ain't like a 0 possibility. I like you.
Well, you said 1, and I got 5, so that's out of range for you.
5. I'm saying just have my. All right, my bad. You're right. You're right.
He is something else.
Is she someone that's your type
She's a
physically?
little bit older, but I've had older before.
And why are we gonna make an exception for the 5 kids?
Oh yeah, the 5 kids. I almost forgot about that part. But I'm not about to go outside with somebody and be like, oh, she got 5 kids. It's not the first thing that's gonna pop up. You talking about dating or just like messing with somebody?
Oh, so we're back to the messing with them. If she has 5 kids, you can mess with her, but you're not gonna wife.
Yep. That's
5, she might be too fertile though. You feel me? I'm scared of that.
So you don't want children?
I do, just not. I don't know about right now. I'm trying to wait till I can find that one. That's why we're here, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's not here. So we're gonna go on down to the next one.
Not here, buddy.
Right.
All right. Can I get your name and age?
My name is Barbie. I'm 44.
Oh, my bad. What's up, Barbie?
And what do you do, Barbie?
I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own a clothing brand and have an online boutique, and I stock trade, day trade.
Y'all both serial entrepreneurs. It sound like, yeah.
We're women. Women have to be. We're moms.
For next.
And I have 2 kids, and that was why I bought my balloon.
So that's why you popped
Yeah.
the 2 children.
Damn.
Okay. Outside of that, were you physically attracted?
Yeah, he's like his style. I like the style. Like it's a little rough. I like it.
Yo, he started licking his
Like a
lips.
little
I'm
roughness.
done.
I like the
cool
neck
J
tats.
shit.
Yeah.
Yo, my
But-
bad, Barbie. Damn, I didn't know you had 2 kids.
And
Y'all,
I'm-
why ain't y'all wait for me?
Oh, shucks.
The realest man is a rock. My bad, yo. I'm done. Am I done?
You done.
I feel bad. Y'all done popped my balloon.
Is she physically your type?
I ain't gonna lie. Can you do a 360?
360?
I'm just saying.
No.
She like she got booty for a white girl.
Have you never seen this show before?
Nah. So
That's
you
on
can't. So you
you.
can't do a 360. That's all.
No, that's not allowed on this show.
Oh, my bad.
You should have known better. You should have watched the show.
You right. You right.
You didn't do your homework.
I be too outside.
All right. You have to catch your 360 as she walks out.
You right. You right.
Come
you
on
right.
back. Come on back.
My bad.
Don't you just turn around?
Woo! Yeah.
Damn.
That was a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wasn't running enough.
Unfortunately, we did not find a romantic match. But we would definitely love to have you come back, and we'll make sure that no kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love y'all with kids. Though.
Everybody has children.
Whew, you well, he didn't get one either because he wanted somebody with no kids, maybe 1 kid. He played stepdaddy before. He might play stepdaddy again. He just had a whole lot. I mess with you, but I ain't about to wife you. Oh, okay. You got a lot of growing up, buddy, at the age of 32. You got to do better. All right, you all. Thank you for holding in with me, staying with me, tuning in, sticking with my channel. I appreciate all the likes, the subscribes, the comments, all that. And for the ones who haven't, what are you waiting for? Just click the link, subscribe. Take me through that. Appreciate you. So, hey, I'm at 600 subscribers. Let's get me up there. Thank you all, and I'm out. It's your girl, Jay.